Hi, my name's Hachey and I'm looking to serve as your Ward 14 City Councillor in our October 20 election this fall. Our current Ward 14 City Councillor, Peter DeMong, declared this past March that he's not going to seek re-election. About a year ago, I had already planned on running and have been actively at the doors since August of last year, introducing myself to Ward 14 constituents and asking what their concerns are with the ward and with the city. The concerns provided have been numerous on a broad spectrum of issues, from rezoning to water mains, to potholes, to property taxes, to safety, to wasteful spending, to grass cutting, to snow clearing, and several more. Before I began going to the doors and engaging constituents seeking their concerns, I already personally had concerns of core essential need-to-have services being neglected in favor of what I would consider want-to-have pet projects. Taxpayers' dollars belong to the taxpayers. They're collected to provide needed services such as police, fire, water, roads, infrastructure, snow clearing, etc. We do not have extra money to spend on things like giant blue rings or on city rebranding. But if we did have extra money, the reason for the extra money, in my view, is because the taxpayer was overcharged to begin with. So I would strongly advocate for, if the city has a surplus, the following year, that surplus should be used as tax relief back to the taxpayer instead of the excessive hikes we seem to get every year, 3.6% for 2025. That money is taxpayer money. It does not belong to a few to be socked away into a wish fund. The Nobel Prize-winning economist Milton Friedman said it best when he stated, "It is easy to spend someone else's money." And that's what any governing body does, spending someone else's money. Calgary City Hall is no exception to this. So we must strive to be extra diligent and conscientious in this area. People do not successfully operate their personal finances by overspending. Unfortunately, government seems to ignore this common sense approach and views the taxpayer as their rescue lifeline when budget spending or overruns go too far. I would propose the following 5 items. 1, we need a zero-based budget planning strategy and account for every dollar. 2, we need to create an emergency fund that we actually use to avert the situation of needing to borrow money. Number 3, we need to bring tax relief the following year when we experience a surplus. Number 4, we need to reduce our spending on non-essentials, thereby minimizing tax increases in order for the citizens and businesses alike to keep more money. For businesses, that could mean money to hire more staff. That staff member could be you, your child, your grandchild, or your neighbor. And number 5, we need to always be striving to find improvements and efficiencies in all areas and departments to provide quality, cost-effective services. We need to repeal the blanket rezoning. Repeal the $87 billion climate emergency strategy, as it is not municipal jurisdiction. We need to get back to providing our basic, core, essential services for our great city. In the area of accountability and transparency, City Hall needs to be more open and transparent with you, the citizens of Calgary, and with the use of your municipal tax dollars. I'm a person who often questions and applies critical thinking to most things, including the decisions made by City Council. I've come to learn you will not get the right answers if you don't ask the right question. If elected, I intend to ask a lot of questions, hopefully the right questions, and the difficult questions to ensure we're getting the right answers and the pressing answers that taxpayers deserve. I would advocate for much fewer in-camera meetings, which are in-secret meetings. I intend to hold myself accountable and to be held accountable by others, and to hold others to account as well, to ensure the respectful use of your municipal tax dollars. Let us not just push decisions through ignorantly. Rather, let us be diligent in our efforts and in our making our informed decisions. I have a prime example of ignorance in the $87 billion climate emergency declaration, which I'll share in a separate video. I want you to be able to safely and efficiently get to work, to play, and to enjoy our great city, all the while with more dollars in your pocket to do the things important to you and to your family. I openly admit I do not have all the solutions, but I'm willing to listen and eager to work with the many brilliant and outstanding individuals and groups in Calgary to come up with quality, effective, and efficient solutions to sustain, improve, and grow our great city. But once I understood what the A Better Calgary Party, ABC Party, stood for, I essentially saw the ABC Party as a win-win-win. The ABC party states they will have no party leader, no party whip, no party line to toe, no party policies. Instead, they allow the individual candidates to simply adhere to the party's guiding principles in deriving their own policies. These principles are very broad in scope, but indeed align with conservative values. My policies will be on my website and will continue to be added to based on my survey, phone campaign, and door knocking. I will be putting Ward 14 first. I see the win of transparency of candidates on the ballot, the win of reducing conservative vote splitting, the win of having principle, ward-driven policy candidates. I eventually decided to run for the ABC Party Ward 14 nomination. After going through the nomination process, I was duly elected by the ABC Party Ward 14 grassroots members to be the ABC Party candidate for Ward 14. I commit to working hard to bring respectful use of taxpayers' dollars. I'm asking for your Ward 14 vote and support in this upcoming October municipal election and helping me to become a strong voice at City Hall for Ward 14 and for the broader citizens of Calgary. I look forward to hearing from Ward 14 constituents. You can go to my website, leanerwithkeener.ca, and enter what your concerns are. Thank you for taking the time to hear my message. I look forward to continuing my thoughtful engagement with Ward 14 constituents at their doors. Again, my name is Keener Hachey. When you go to vote this October, remember, you can make City Hall leaner with Keener. Please vote for the common sense conservative and avoid vote splitting. May God bless you and this city.